Huh. Would you look at that? It's me again. So I just got done listening and watching the music video to Tricky House, and now I'm gonna do the same with Rockstar, which is the second music video that they released for their debut album, debut EP. And I'm excited, as already said in the last video, since Rockstar is a little bit shorter in duration, like half a minute shorter than Tricky House. I expect the BPM to be a little bit higher, also the energy maybe a little bit higher, the attitude a little bit more dirty, a little bit more ranchy, a little bit more, you know, in your face maybe. So I'm really excited for that one. So yeah, so how this is gonna go? Oh, let me just see. Let me know. Just let me be. Right. There you go. I should have done that before, right? I'm still really new to this, so I'm trying to get into the, you know, into the flow of things. I forgot to rename the little window there, if you didn't notice. So, how we're gonna do this is, the first time I'm gonna watch this video, I'm gonna just watch it, have very little commentary, and just let the song and the video really impress me, and give a little review of my first time watching it. Then I'm gonna watch it a second time, and with the second time I'm gonna stop and yap about everything that I still recognize the second time watching, things in the first time that I didn't get to say. And just, I feel like it's a good format, and I did that for the last video, and it made me feel really good. It made me feel like my commentary was a little bit more smooth. So, you know, that's where we are. So, let's get into it. Rockstar, xikers. Intrigued. Because Tricky House was good. It was objectively a good song, I would almost say. It lacked a little bit something. So, and I hope that in this song I get another song for my playlist, if you catch my drift. Alright, let's see. Alright. Definitely more high-paced. Who are you? Sorry that I'm stopping, but I'm confused. Have we seen this guy before? Have I seen him before? Has he sung before? I feel like I didn't, so... I said I'm not gonna stop, but this confused me, so... Sorry. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay. Okay.
Feeling like a rock star. Ooh, alive. In the no time, feel alive. Ooh, alive. 이제부터 ride or die. Feeling like a star, feeling like a star. Let's go. Feeling like a star, feeling like a star. Feeling like a star, feeling like a star. Feeling like a star, feeling like a star. 가슴 속에 묻어든 상처들과 숨겨왔던 지난 날은 날 속일 수 없어 막을 수 없어 Play the music louder 1, 2
Cool. Alright, cool. Alright, let me think. Okay. So, highlight. I feel like the dancing. I'm not sure if we got to see a lot of the performance and of the dance. It seemed like there was a lot of slow motion running, even during the sort of the drop where they dance. The camera movement was very far away, so like details were limited, so to speak. And I do have to say, I really like it. The drop, sort of the chorus slash drop, is it's really intriguing, and I feel like it's something that I have to listen to a little bit more to really have it grab me, the way it's intended to grab me. Let's say it like that. Then the sort of drop, the actual drop, like the dun 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 dun, sort of, that sort of high energy thing where they start dancing. I feel like I felt like it needed a little bit of something to tie it up. There was so much energy in me, and there was nothing to really get it out. Like it went right into the sort of like the really slow down the whoo and the little the singing, and I feel like they picked me up really well, and they just kind of didn't give it to me. And then the second time around when it did it, it tied it up a little bit better. But still, I just feel like there has to be a little bit of a bigger release of energy, But I really liked it. Do I like it? Do I like it more than Tricky House from a music perspective? Definitely. I think I really do. I think this is something where if I put it on my Spotify list, it will really become a song that I miss and want to listen to every now and then. I think. Music video wise, there's not much to point out. I feel like the music video to Breathe is just very, very good and complementary to the song. The music video to Tricky House is awesome and really kind of carries the song video package. I feel like with this, it's really the music that stands out, which I like. So I feel like the next step would be to just go through it again and have the yap session. Right. So let's do that. Let's get into it again. Let's watch it once more and stop and tell. Maybe I can make this this time it even fit into 20 minutes and not 30 minutes. That would be nice. Alright, so this reminded me of Alice in, what was it called? Alice in Badland or something. Also, yeah, this guy, it felt like it's the first time I'm really hearing him. Like, I didn't recognize his face and voice to the extent where I questioned myself if I'm actually watching Xikers or not, because in the other two songs, I don't remember him, and he has a very specific tone. So I was confused too. I do like the film grain. It really adds a lot, I feel. This guy kind of becomes more recognizable. I'm not quite sure who it is though, and where I know him from. Right? See, like the one thing, I think I might have to look at the dance practice, because when I see this, right here, the tiny little few seconds of dancing, I'm already like, ooh, that's nice, you know, they're like hopping forward with the leg extended and stuff. It looks really fucking cool. Definitely gives me a certain vibe of like, you know, just grab the world and make it your own, you know, sort of like a teenage energy of like, you feel like you can conquer the world, which I always appreciate. You know, I'm not the target audience for that. I'm going on to be 30, so I mean, I still have, I feel like, young energy in me. I'm never gonna be a dad. I feel like I'm never gonna have like a family, so this appeals to me more than you might think it would. But I definitely feel like, you know, they try to appeal to sort of a younger spirits than I am. So I don't know how far I'm supposed to really identify with that sort of. I do. Also, really cool chomp, sort of guitar chomp. Yeah, like the guitar strum chomp. Oh, the guitar strum chomp. Like, that's cool. I like that. He looks like he has fun. Look at him, he's smiling. That's good. Good vibes. Also, I wonder if this guy's tattoos are real, or if it's just one of those temporary tattoos for a music video type deal, you know? Oh wait, no, this guy has the tattoos too, right? Oh. So it is a music video thing. So I wonder if this maybe has some sort of lore, or, you know, sort of background to it. I'm not sure. Also, a lot more really like singing that I would say, like, you know, is singing, not just you know, sort of melodic undertones. I don't know, with Tricky House, it was very much following the beat and following what the beat gives to it, to the group. You know, the singing was more following the music, more following the instrumental. And now here is sort of this pre-chorus singing that takes the singing away from the beat, away from the melody, from the beat. And that's what I was looking forward to in Tricky House, where I didn't get, and weirdly enough I got it here. Right. I still have to say though, there's not really recognizable voices, except for maybe Yi Xian and the guy from the beginning, but since this is the first time this guy's singing really stood out to me, I'm confused as to, you know, why, I don't know. So I feel like this guy is probably like the main singer. I don't know. But you can hear it in his voice. It's like, he really has a nice voice for singing, so I hope we see more from him. Oh, this guy. I think this guy, or whoever is singing now, or was singing before, the sort of more like hollow voice. Ooh, You know, this guy, I think he rapped in Brief. I'm not sure. We'll see. Right. I really like sort of the bass line. Right. The dancing. Right. It fits really well. And then as soon as it gets here to this. It's so hype, right? It fills you really up with a lot of energy. They even double down on it, right? The feeling like a star feeling, right? They really double down on it. Right, and then you can even hear the riser in the background. The riser in the background, a riser is the thing that you hear in the background that goes, right? Like they fill you up with energy, and then they have the star. There you go, and the energy they conjure is so much, and then the release of it is just a rock star, and I just feel like it's not enough. It doesn't bang enough to release all of that energy. Now, like they raised, 100% energy, and then that rock star, right? It releases maybe like 70% of all that energy that it just gave me, and now I still have 30% of that high energy stuff, and now it just goes into this, which is beautiful. But like, can I really appreciate that if I'm still sort of filled up with this, the fast-paced energy? So I feel like they missed the mark with that interplay between what comes, like, the interplay with how much energy they give and how much they let you, release eventually. So that's like the biggest issue I have with this song so far, and that's a small issue. This is beautiful. I don't know if you can say that's R&B-ish, but it feels like it if you listen to the snare, not the snares, but like the hi-hats. Like a really high snare. It really has something. It's beautiful. This is really nice, right? I assume this is, I forgot his name again. I'm so sorry. Yichan. This is Yichan again, right? No, it doesn't have his trademark look yet that I got to know him for, with like the blonde hair, red tips, but there you go, a little bit more singing. Beautiful. And again, you might have recognized, I'm not really talking a lot about the music video. It's a lot of just visual aid for the music, and I think that really speaks to me liking the song and the music video just underlining it and not carrying it, because in Tricky, the other song, I'm so bad at remembering names, Tricky House, right? It really kind of carried it. So this is how you can tell that I really like this song better. I feel like. I mean, the outfits, they're really cool, but they don't steal the show, because what steals the show is the music, and that's really good. Also the dancing, really like it here. Wondering how it's gonna be. Also, that's obviously thumbnail potential, right? I think they have this as a thumbnail actually. Also, I do have a lot of hiccups every now and then, so. Again, doubling down on the energy they give you. Again, I think I mentioned it before, the dancing I wanted to see more dancing, and then they zoom out this much, which is, it looks awesome, but it doesn't give me a good insight on the dancing. I have a little shuffle in there, like a little bit of shuffling in there. That's Rockstar. Okay, let's do that again. I want you to really try to pay attention to it, because this time around they did a little bit better. But what helped with that energy release is the music video. Really think about it, right? I really like this part. Now listen to this, right? All this energy, right? Doubling down, giving it to you again, and it all comes at this one point here, and it's just, it needs something more there. I don't know what it would be, but it needs something more to really let the energy let go, you know. This again, beautiful. Singers getting some shine. Also this I don't know how many nerds are in here, right? But this just reminded me of the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Right? I'm playing this one game, Shadow of War, and you know you have these towers, and they do have the eye, right? And usually Sauron's eye is like yellow, but you can purify them and use the eye for yourself, and then it turns blue. So this reminds me of the game I'm currently replaying.
1, 2.
Well, it felt like, if I remember this time around, they were better with sort of the energy stuff again, right? They give you a lot of energy. And I feel like with it being the last sort of yell, and them actually, you know, just having a lot of room to breathe, a lot of reverb, and especially not doubling down on it like before, the other times when they do that, and they have the guy that sings and then they do it again. It's just, it's too much energy, where here it's perfect, I feel like, or much better at least. Yeah, there you go. So let me try and find Yishan, which I'm not gonna be able to do. Damn. I really am not good. It's gonna take me a lot of time to get the faces down, if I'm being honest. The hair from Breathe really helps. Also, wait. This is 2022? Is it? Let me take a look really quick from when this is. This is 2020. So Yishan was... Wait, 2005. Am I stupid? 15, 20, 20, 17. 17. 16 potentially, depending on what month. Young people, man. I'm very excited to listen to the EP, but I just feel like if you compare Breathe to Rockstar and Tricky House, I feel like for me a certain ripeness in the group and the individual performers is due. So they have a good bunch of material out there. I just feel like that I'm excited to listen to the debut EP, but I don't think that it will be the EP with the most saved songs. I just feel like there's a certain ripeness in style. Like if you listen, like this song was special, I feel like. The other song, Tricky House, it really reminded me a little bit of Atis, if I'm being honest. If I listen to Breathe, it reminds me of nothing. it reminds me, it gives me this feeling of, oh, this is xikers. And I hope I'm not wrong, and I hope that eventually the more and more I listen to from xikers, and the further I go in the life cycle of xikers, and they're gonna develop a certain taste that I can really recognize as xikers. So far, the one taste that I love and that has stayed in my mouth with every single song has been Yichan. Yichan, you guys have to really tell me how to say this name. And if you guys have any sort of sources on like videos where it helps you remember and pronounce people's names, I would love that. I have not yet gotten any behind the scenes things. I think I feel like I'm gonna get into behind the scenes and getting to know the guys the first time once I finish the debut EP. So yeah, which is gonna be soon. I don't know when I'm gonna do that yet, but we'll see. So thank you so much for watching. You know, if you have ideas on what I should react to next, you can always just drop it down below. I'm so fresh and early in this whole YouTube thing that I have not a big idea of where to go. The one thing that I really like, though, what was suggested is the watching through a music video and then watching through it again and then having a yap session. I really like that, you know. So it really just helps me also. So that's cool, that's nice. So the person who suggested it knows who they are. I'm sorry for probably not pronouncing your name right the first time around when I tried it. I tried to pronounce your name, so I wish you all a beautiful day. And thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. So thank you so much.